Time Watchers from Beyond the Plains, all together in a nice little cuddle puddle, with pillows and blankets and snacks. Hopefully your spellcaster isn't being a spell jerk and bogarting the stream. Hopefully they're projecting it onto a wall of some kind. Make sure that the shorter members of your parties can get a good view of what's going on. Make sure they got the drink that they wanted. Make sure they got the good snacks. Welcome to Daddy's Dungeon. I am your dungeon master. I will be your leader into this dalliance into destiny. And I suppose there's no time left to dilly-dally. For it is time to bring in my wonderful cast.
Wait, did you eat that whole pack? It's like, yeah. What the fuck?
How much was in the pack?
500 milligrams.
Oh my fucking god!
Hot
It
damn.
was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
It was pretty great. He got home and he was just gone.
Gone.
Oh, I'd imagine he'd be green
Hi, Goon.
zoned for hours.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, 500 milligrams?
500, yeah.
500 milligrams of a potion of astral projection?
Yes, exactly.
I don't
Absolutely.
think he was doing much projecting. I think it was a lot of internalization.
Yeah, he slept for, like, the night. He
Alright.
got home around 6 and slept.
Okay.
It's pretty dope.
That's fantastic.
Anyway, hi,
It lasted
Goon.
us
Hey.
a month.
Yay. I'm just taking the back of that crazy weed story. Anyway, speaking of segues, the Pixie Mart. It's your one-stop shop to give a player or a non-player character a magical item. Now there's a chart here in the Goon Daddy Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, what the fuck are you doing? But you can
How
go.
dare.
You can come to the Goon Daddy Discord, give Age Verified, and get all the reaction rules done and out of the way, and then you can come over to the Pixie Mart. Look at the chart that determines a price for the rarity of the magical item that you want to send into our fantastical campaign, and then you donate live during one of our sessions, telling us the item that you want to give and to whom you want to give to whom that you want to give, and that's and then we'll make sure that happens. There may be if it's like a homebrew item, I may tweak it a little bit, and some artifacts I will not allow because they're too powerful. And all the money is donated, split 5 ways amongst all of our very attractive, beautiful people here in our fantastical Campanarino. But if you don't want to do the donation thing, you think you want to do a little more substantial, a little more time release deal, you could always hop on, trounce on over to Patreon and go to Daddy's Dungeon D&D at patreon.com. Look for a frog face, that is Claude of Claude's Casita of Curiosities. He's our little mascot, and you can join such incredibly attractive, sexy patrons. Such as
I love that guy. He's
It's
my
loading.
favorite.
The names are loading. I completely blanked on getting ready for this intro. I don't freaking.
No.
Why is it taking so long to load? I just want you to know their names.
You people. That
Sexy
supported
people,
Goon.
sexy people such as Caleb and Call Me Katya and Tevin Hughes. These are 3 incredibly sexy people who support the campaign via Patreon. Daddy's Dungeon D&D at patreon.com. There you will get access to fun little bios that I've been writing about a bunch of the side characters. This week's submission was Samuel, Angel at Law, where you get to figure out how he came to be. And you also get access to the chat, to the player exclusive and patron exclusive chat within the Goon Daddy Discord, where I'll be posting the the little animatics that I've been posting to my TikTok like a day or so early when I make them. I have a little chunk of time set off to scroll TikTok to steal audios and make crude little animatics. And you guys like my crude little animatics, right?
They are some very good content, yes. We
The,
always say great
the
laughs.
most recent one
love
you
them.
said was actually fucking great.
Which one?
I hate frogs.
Yeah.
I hate frogs.
That's freaking Chance the Rapper, right?
Yeah, no, I know.
Heck yeah, dude.
I think I saw that on Freestyle 108 or something like that.
And just the way he said it, it made me think of you, Ken.
I hate frogs.
I hate frogs. And that just about covers all the housekeeping. So I think we're going to just hop right into it because we have a little plot thing that we need to do. If we last week seemed like we were, shuffling pretty heavily on our feet to the point where our feet kind of ground down to the bone, it's because there were plot things that couldn't be done without Blue. So without further ado, we're gonna just go and rewind time back from where we left off to last time on Daddy's Dungeon Beast Masters of Paternia. Plot happened, powers were awoken, and mysteries were going to be investigated by Blue, but Blue didn't show up to the session last week, so we still got to cover that stuff. But last time on Daddy's Dungeon Beast Masters of Paternia, there was revelry to be had at the Solstice Party. There was good times, dignitaries were met, and flirtations were unknowingly offered and rejected unknowingly at the same time. And Ken channeled his inner Aang and kind of stopped a war a little bit. But let's not dwell on that
Just shift the focus.
Just shift the focus a little bit. But let's not focus on that a little bit. Let's go back to the Solstice Festival and Blue splitting off from Ken and Howle after their powers had been awakened. And Blue, you wanted to investigate the sleeping tarrasque, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright. So you make your way through the party. The party has kind of moved off from where the tarrasque is sleeping. It is still sleeping soundly. Nothing seems to have bothered it. There is a table that you now notice that has, notes and notebook on it. Some trappings and clippings from the sleeping behemoth. And it's in really, really, really bad handwriting. Chicken scratch, one might call it. So what is it that you would like to do at the feet of the sleeping evil?
Blue's gonna take a quick look around the tarrasque and just investigate the area to see if there's like any runes or.
Oh, so you're going. So you're going on a hike.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's where you were the whole party. You were on a hike around the tarrasque. All right. Let me just get some mood music in here. Just a little wind. There we go.
To help speed up his travels as he's going through and like checking. He's not like taking a super throw of every centimeter, so he's transforming over into his cougar form as he just sprints down to kind of like every 50 feet or so.
A few things that you'll notice on your hike around the tarrasque is that no earth seems to be disturbed. And it's not like it came here to sleep. There's no like when you get to the backside, like the tail side of the tarrasque, you don't see like a path. Even though that like if it had walked over here to take its sleep, there would have been some kind of valley formed by the dragging of its tail or the stomping of its feet, but there's no evidence of that. And so it's strange because it's almost like it just rose up slowly over time, not disturbing the earth, but just kind of phasing through the earth and is slowly it's still like a good foot and a half in the dirt, you might estimate, but it's not like it's sleep burrowing up. It's like it's sleep clipping through the earth slowly. And so those are the two observations that you take away.
Okay.
There doesn't appear to be any, you said runes or chains or anything. There doesn't appear to be anything mystical keeping it asleep.
Okay. It's just slowly raising from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll give you two more questions because...
Next he's going to do then is there... actually no. Hold on, sorry. Let me pull up my sheet. There we go. I cast detect magic. Is there any magics in the surrounding area around it?
What does specifically what does detect magic allow you to detect? Could you read the spell for me just real fast?
Yeah, I pull it up.
I believe detect magic allows you to see specific magical auras. If there is a magical aura, it has to have a school, and if there is a school, he can know it.
Okay. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like switching on this like magical gaze, and you just become aware of the vibrance. The magic in Sylvain is bright. It is thick and palpable. Now that you can see it with your eyes, you can also, like, you now realize that you've been feeling the thick magic in this area, in all of Sylvain. This place is just teeming, oozing with magic. It's like it's almost like a magical, thick magic. Thank you, commenter. Thick, dummy thick magic.
Dummy thick.
Dummy thick magic.
I love my magic when it's dummy thick.
A lot of natural,
by the way,
natural like earthy magics, a lot of elemental magics. The great conduit tree is giving off a very thick miasma of just raw. What's it called? It's not. It's. Would be.
Evocation, apparition, illusion.
I think it's evocation. Yeah, it'd be just a thick miasma of evocation, which makes sense because it is.
Okay.
It is the specific kind of tree from which all wands and most magical staffs are hewn from, and the magic that you feel coming off of the tarrasque is not a malicious magic. There's no that it doesn't feel uncomfortable seeing this aura coming off the tarrasque. The best way to describe the feeling of looking at the aura coming off the tarrasque is just a slight unease, like a little bit of uncomfortableness. It's like watching the time lapse of a decaying apple. Like the feeling that you get watching that, or watching the time lapse of a fleet of vultures picking at a carcass. Like it's uncomfortable, it's a little gross, but there's nothing inherently evil about it. It feels like the other half of the magical equation that is Sylvain. You do also detect a very potent, just negative emotion, but it's not all of the tarrasque. You pick up that very negative emotion, I imagine at some point you stop and put your hand up on it, and extend your magical senses through the thing, and you feel this very negative emotion seated at the center of this behemoth.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think there's much else he could get from this. So after having that experience, he's gonna take his findings back and slowly start making his way back to the party.
Yeah, just to let you know, there was a point like before everyone decided it was time to leave, where all of the heads of the different the political heads of the elements, like you guys are the magical heads of the elements, but the political heads were all paraded around, and you had a very long but quite frankly kind of dull conversation with a series of like rock people, like stone genasi, but like actual like golems that with like painted on ties, and it was fun, but their conversation was not very titillating. But let's go then to the scene where we left off. Blue, you had partied pretty hardly, needing like to bounce off that just dry and unhumorous mojo, and you passed out in the turtle. And when you woke up, you feel a nervous energy throughout the ship because everyone is witnessing a hairy Bullet mounted by a slit-goggled elf emerge from the Submithian zone of the snow. Somehow you had managed to travel from Sylvain all the way to the Cadigas Crags in one very long drunken pass out of Blue. And everyone is freaking out. Scene!
What the hell is going on out here?
Oh, there's a big fucker. We're gonna go kill it. Or I'm gonna go try. I mean, is everybody else good with that?
I'm coming!
Howle, what's up?
Danger, yes. Fight.
Okay,
Great.
fine. He's go gets his shit on. Comes back out.
Alright,
Let's get her done.
so you guys all march out onto the snow, and it's a big hairy Bullet with big old tusks that just popped out of the snow. On its back is an elf, big old ears, and he's got those snow goggles with the slits like Mr. Freeze wears sometimes, or I think Captain Cold is more often seen with those cool slit goggles that I really like.
Snow glasses. I think they're called like snow blinders.
Snow blinders are something. And I suppose if there's gonna be no attempt, is there gonna be any attempt at diplomacy?
Ken is gonna try, I think. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. We should probably see what this guy wants first. So,
Wait, so are we not going in sword swinging?
just be ready.
Just give him a second, Blue. You're still
He's
you're
gonna go back into his room and finish properly putting everything on. Now there's not a rush.
gotcha. You're like a little drunk still.
Yeah, he woke up, walked out, and it's like, what the fuck's going on? Get ready to fight. Okay, grab sword, grab thing. Okay, we're good. Comes back out. No, we're not in a rush. Okay, I'm going in for a thing.
Okay, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. You see, Ken. You see the snow-geared elf slide off of the woolly Bullet.
Okay. If he's getting off, can I roll an insight check to determine his intention?
Sure.
Okay. That's a 12.
That's a 12. It's something about those goggles, man. Can't read his face.
Alright, fair enough. Ken will just, say, Skortch, Howle, and David, yeah, let's go talk to him first. He doesn't seem like he wants to fight.
Okay,
Maybe if he does,
I'm using mage armor first anyway.
Weird. Yeah, the snow-geared elf starts to trudge towards you. Not like there's no heaviness in his steps. You look down and you see that he is in fact wearing snowshoes.
Nice. Okay.
And so he's moving at a quite normal pace towards you, despite the snow being quite deep.
I guess Ken will just wait, like, in the doorway to get into the turtle. Just wait
in the
there.
mouth of. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to step into that. It's freaking cold out, man.
It's cold, yeah.
Well, let me go first, and I'll burn you a path.
Okay.
And
Oh wait, actually, snow is water.
This is true.
Yes.
Can I part the 7 seas? You know, like, just, like, kind of...
I'm reeling from that reference that you tried to make. Because it would be part the Nile.
Whatever.
Just part the 7. Okay, fine. I mean, sure. I mean, yeah. All right.
It's not like Red
Give me
Ocean
a
or something.
give me a bend.
Alright, so that's 2d6 plus my,
That sounds more
Yes.
likely.
what would be my
It
casting
wasn't the
mod?
Nile, though.
Correct.
So that's, 8.
All right. With an 8, you start to bend the snow apart, but whenever you think you're about to hit, like, there's like a point where you start to bend, and you're like, "Where's the ground?" And you keep bending, and there still continues to not be ground, and you keep bending, and there still is not solid ground.
Well, at some point it's gotta be permafrost, right?
Correct.
So I'll just stop at permafrost.
All right.
Can't you just, like, make a layer of ice on top?
I will
and
let
then
you.
walk on it?
I will let you know that the permafrost is like 8 feet beneath the soft snow.
Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Can I just harden the snow then
Yeah.
to, like, make it so that we don't
That
slip?
sounds better.
Just, like, kinda fall through?
Make it pretty thick, or I'll have to stand back here.
Right. Okay. So I imagine you're just doing like a small circly hand bending on the snow, and you're just looking down, and then. So what what you doing?
I'm just making this ground easier to walk on. Hi there, I'm Ken.
It looks like you're just making a hole.
Well, yeah, kinda.
All right. So so what's you here to watch the fight, or what's your business?
I'm talking to the snow elf right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, well, maybe you should talk with somebody who's a little more qualified. This here is Skortch. She's a hell of a lot better at talking with people. And, this one's Howle. He's also better at talking with people.
Hello?
So, I'll just stand over here.
Hello. What is
Right.
what is your business here?
We were passing through, and we got drawn by the sight of them wanting to fight, so we made a stop.
You hear you hear what sounds like static, and how this particular static to be very similar to, like, you're receiving a message, or Skortch, you've received messages in your head. It's like similar to that, but you hear that sound coming off of the snow elf's hip, and so he pulls out a stone of far speech, and you hear, "What's going on?" Yeah, there's a large metal balloon turtle thing outside of the storm. Just decided to check it out while I was on patrol. They're right by the Ursign and Bovine battlegrounds. Alright, we'll be there in just a second. Okay, thanks. I mean, they don't, there's, and then his voice gets he lowers his voice a little bit, and you can't really make out what he's saying past that point, and goes, Okay, yeah, we'll look that. Yeah, if you could look that up for me, that would be great. All right. See you soon. Yeah. So, you're here to watch the bears and the bulls fight, then?
Yeah, it wasn't my idea.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back up on my board there, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just hang around for a little bit, if you guys don't mind.
Alright, that's cool. You're
Uh,
probably gonna be waiting a long time, because I don't know if they're gonna fight.
Nah, they always fight. No, don't you worry about that.
Well, I don't know. They seem to really hate turtles right now.
Huh.
out of curiosity, are we causing any issues?
Oh, nah, I have to radio in whatever I see on my patrols. It's alright. Don't worry about it. And he starts
Alright,
to
good
walk.
to know.
He starts to walk back to the woolly billet.
Okay. So,
That was way less dangerous than I thought it would be.
yeah, right? I'm wondering if this guy is, if we need to, like... I'm wondering if he's
Yeah,
part of the
he's-
call to Typhon.
He is letting people know that there are people here. That might not be a good thing.
Yeah, he has a read on the balloon, and they said that they were going to research that.
Yeah.
Did any of you catch a glimpse of his wrist?
I didn't. What's on his wrist?
It's the same mark as the guys from the volcano.
Then
Oh.
we should be worried.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's definitely called to Typhon then, yeah?
You kind of hear from inside Malachite, like the Awatu Malachite. Duh, guys! Duh!
Malachite, shut up!
And you see, when Malachite speaks, you see that the snow elf, he looks over for a bit and is like, and then goes back to his business.
I really thought there was
So,
danger.
Should we... I guess it's a little too late to take him out since there's, friends that
No,
already
it's
know,
not.
right?
It's never too late
Well-
to take somebody out.
I mean,
well,
yes,
yeah,
but,
but
like-
now they know he's here, and now they know that we were here. It's
And
just
we
really,
can
like,
leave.
bad.
Yeah, that's true, we can leave, but if we leave now without killing him, he's gonna tell them we left. So now we gotta kill him. But if we kill him, then
We
they'll radio back to him, and he won't answer.
We have the advantage against him in the air.
Well, and also, I mean, just because they radio back doesn't mean they will know where we went. We just have to stop him from radioing, like, when we're
No, but-
attacking him.
They might not know where we went, but they might know that we're coming.
They're
They already
probably
knew we
going
were
to
coming.
know, yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Let's kill him.
So who's gonna do it?
I
Well,
could totally do a sneak attack.
Yeah, you're kinda sneaky now, right?
Who hasn't? I mean, yeah. Wait, Howle's not sneaky.
Sure he is. Do your thing.
All right, this one's yours, little brother.
Let me just...
In an effort to distract him so that Howle can have a better chance, Ken's gonna go over to him and say, "Hey, nice weather now, isn't it?"
No,
just strike
it's entirely too cold.
What do you mean? This is gorgeous.
Nah, I'm not. Never really was a fan of cold. Too bad I got this stupid thing on my wrist. I'm stuck here.
What do you mean stuck here?
Oh, I would have killed to be sent out on those missions to Canch. I would have loved to see the world.
Well, why don't you go? You got yourself a nice sturdy mount right there.
Nah, I can't. they'll know that I left, and then they'll send people to kill me. I'm not much of a fighter, no.
Well, that sounds absolutely terrible. Why don't you leave whoever these people are?
Well, it's not really that simple. It's my home. It's my culture. It's all my home. All my friends are here. If I left, if I up and left, I'd have nobody and nothing except for maybe Toothy here.
Well, yeah, you might have nobody and nothing, but if you had, maybe it's just a start of something. You could just leave and go away.
Yo, can I get advantage because he's technically being flanked by a...
I
Ally.
want, Howle, please. I would like you to describe how you approach this elf on a large mount in the snow.
If you want, I can make it a bit easier for you.
Howle has a
mean-
few things at his disposal. I just want to know what Howle does.
I have suggestion.
Yeah, you're using it right now.
You could suggest that he leaves and never comes back.
Isn't that,
I
what,
Go to
could-
Kench.
isn't that what you're stopping him from doing?
Just tell him to go to Kench.
I could do that. Yeah, we could avoid all this, and like we could tell him to tell the guy over the radio that everything's fine. He doesn't have to do anything. Yeah, I could just diffuse this. I'm a use suggestion.
Could you read for me what suggestion does real fast?
And I can use disguise self after.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, I love this
so
plan.
it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
You suggest a course of activity and magically influence a character you can see within range that can hear and understand you. The creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable, asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself onto a spear, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act ends the spell. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration, which is 8 hours. If you suggest activity, if the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it's asked to do.
Okay, so you are trying to charm. This is a charm, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a charm.
And this is the course of action that you're doing.
Yes, I want to tell. Okay, so I go up to him and say, "Hey, you should tell the guy over the radio that everything's fine and that he doesn't have to worry, and then you're going to leave."
Okay, what specifically happened? What specifically does like Skortch do, like with a hand, or like is there some kind of particle effect that like indicates yes, a spell's happening?
I want her eyes to flash orange,
Ooh.
and yeah, like there's no somatic component to it, so I just say the thing.
Okay, does an 18 save?
Yes.
Because he's a high elf, so he has
Yeah.
advantage against this shit. And he rolled an 18. So he says, orders are orders. Sorry, miss. I gotta stay here till for a bit until my higher up comes and checks out the situation. I'm sorry.
Well, everything's fine. We're not here to hurt anyone. And I want to try to persuade him now.
Okay, go ahead and make that persuasion check.
Oh, you motherfucking die. That's a 9.
Ah.
+6.
So like,
You
I'm
know,
not
I would-
personally.
I would. You guys seem harmless enough. You seem like a bunch of kids on a road trip. It's just my friends, a couple of my buddies. One of them was sent to Canch and he never came back, and so morale's a little low, and I'm kind of avoiding being seen by any of my higher ups, except for the one that's coming, obviously. So it's just I'm just gonna do what I'm told. I'm a little scared for my life.
I'm sure you could raise morale if you went to look for your friend. And I want to roll a perception as well. Or perception, I mean,
Persuasion.
persuasion.
Persuasion. You guys are one by one walking up to this dude on his mount and just talking to him.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know, I did promise his wife that if something
A very chatty group.
something happened to him in the field that I would get to the bottom of it.
Well, it sounds like it would be the responsible thing to do then.
You hear
It's nice this time of year.
the buzz of the tone wheel go off again, and he picks it up and starts mumbling into it. Is that yeah? Hey, could I run something past you real fast? So I promised Greg's wife if something happened to him in the field that yeah. His face drops and as he looks back to you, Skortch and Howle, and his snow goggles like straight up come loose and like slide down his nose a little bit, and he like slowly adjusts them back
Something
up.
wrong, fella?
Yeah, nothing.
Insight?
Insight.
Go ahead.
Ooh, that's 23.
I only got a 15.
Ken, Skortch, Howle, you hear him say, "Yes, they're both right here. Send everyone."
And he's getting knocked out.
roll that attack then.
I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm sorry, guy. Wham! Just fucking send one right at his jaw with that ice shit, so it's advantage.
It was worth a try.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22 to hit.
22. You send him rocketing off of the saddle of the woolly bulet, like 3 feet into the air in a beautiful arc through the air and into the snow. All that hangs out from the snowy under rug is his ankles, and the snowy bulet like bucks up and lets out a and starts to bob back and forth and starts to slowly descend back into the Submithian zone.
Okay. Cool.
You
We should leave.
Yeah, that's go time.
Ken,
Time to go.
with the last bit of action from this insight check, I'll let you see where his Stone of Far speech landed.
Oh, he definitely goes and picks that shit up.
And it's buzzing violently in your hand, and as you guys race back to the ship.
Hey, give me
Ken-
that.
Hey, come on, it's my.
No.
It's a good toy. What do you? It looks cool. It's buzzing.
Yeah, we gotta defuse it.
You can have it
What is it, a
back
bomb?
after.
No. Like we gotta tell we gotta tell them it's okay. It's Howle, are you good at disguising your voice?
Yes.
Okay, send
I'm
it to Howle.
so yeah, I'm using disguise self.
All right. So you answered the Stone of Far speech.
Yeah.
Montgomery, what just happened? We lost contact.
Okay, so like pretend that I can voice act at all because
Okay.
I'm definitely not gonna be able to do his voice, but basically just hi. So I made a mistake. You know, the skins aren't really actually the colors I thought they were.
Oh my god, he's a cop.
Montgomery.
Guys, we killed it.
One of them's
Montgomery.
just pale from the snow, and the other one's red from the cold.
Monty. Gallows is Monty. Gallows is already on his way, and he's gonna be really pissed if the children aren't there.
Ah, shoot. I'm sorry. I gotta go look for them or something.
So
then,
I have one more.
maybe-
I have one more question, Monty. Before obviously you're gonna die. Who gets your stuff?
Willard.
Just give it to whoever. I don't care.
and the Stone of Far speech hangs up.
Okay, now we yeet.
Yep.
We
Well,
gotta make it
actually-
look like we haven't frickin' been here.
Why don't we organize kind of a surprise attack? I mean, we know he's coming.
Dig into the snow.
I mean,
Okay,
it is really deep.
Watu, and David collapses a Watu into the animated shield and slides it on his back. Blue, you suddenly are face first in the snow.
Someone bury me, and I just let myself burn through like a layer of snow.
So, Blue, I guess we're hiding in the snow. Or something.
Bro, you're still muted.
I think our cover's
Dude,
blown.
get out of here!
I think our cover's blown or something.
Yeah. Look, someone's coming to kill the dude that was here. But now the dude isn't here, so he's gonna kill us instead.
Okay. Where are we gonna go?
Under the
Well,
snow.
we're gonna fight the guy.
We're ambushing him.
How long is he gonna be here till?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, like 5 minutes?
I say start digging.
Ken's gonna kind of build a snow blind for himself.
All right, give me a bend.
Okay. That is 11.
An 11. Yeah. Yeah. What's a snow blind?
So a snow blind. You know what a duck blind is? For like hunting ducks.
I know what a deer blind is.
Well, deer blinds go up in the trees. Duck blinds go in ditches.
No, that's a tree stand. A tree stand is up in a tree. A blind is like a tent that you put in the woods that you sit in to shoot stuff in.
Okay, well, a duck blind is like you dig a hole, then over top of the hole you put like a mesh. Ken's gonna kind of do that, but just leave a hole for him to see out of.
Gotcha. Yeah, David's kind of doing, it's like shoveling with his shield down into the snow.
I'm summoning my packed weapon while we're waiting.
Blue, you feel a rumble from underneath the snow.
That's weird. Hey guys, did he say like he was coming on a dragon or like?
No, it's a bulet. They dig underground.
Okay, well he's here.
Yeah, hide.
Blue, from underneath the snow erupts a pig-nosed, tusked, very, very hairy bulet. It has no rider. It is the same bulet, but it seems to be attracted to you.
Buddy, Jesus.
It starts to lick you, like...
Hold on a second. And he's gonna like take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and cast Speak with Animals. Buddy, you almost hit me there. How you doing?
You seem nice. My guy is... Where... My guy... You're nice. Not like...
You're nice too, buddy. You wanna chill with us for a little bit? Hey guys! Because they got us a free ride.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
He reaches into his pocket and like pulls out a little out of his packet of like his lunch. He's just like, here. Have some food.
What specifically?
It's a ham and cheese sandwich.
Cheese.
It's a pocket ham and cheese sandwich.
It's a pocket ham.
Pocket ham
It's a
and
pocket
cheese,
ham and
if
Sammy.
You must ask.
Yes.
Yeah, he gives it a sniff and he's not so jazzed about the dairy aspect.
Who said there was dairy on it?
You said a ham and
He
cheese.
just said cheese.
Oh shit, cheese, sorry. I kind of forget things, okay?
Yes, you could say it's dairy-free cheese. That
Well,
exists.
Is that a thing in this time though?
well, of
Yes.
course
Do
it's
we
so
have the
easy to
techno?
make
Do we have the
cheese.
wizardry? Do we
we
have the
have
wizardry for dairy-free cheese?
Yes.
Fair enough.
There's entire study of magic dedicated to creating things that don't have allergens.
Word. Anyway,
I like that.
how are you preparing for the impending doom?
So I was thinking of asking Artosh to dig.
You do, and it's kind of slow going. Yes, paws, yes, claws, but they're for running, really. They're for running and grabbing. Climbing is not really something to do very effectively.
Yeah.
The gas
I just
can
don't
be
have
heated.
anything else that's specialized for digging.
You could have asked me to
Um,
burn a
so I'm
hole
like-
away for you.
I'm just sitting here vibing
mean-
with this view. Yeah.
This
I
will
was
be
thinking of using prestidigitation to cover any footprints or anything, but
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so David just rolled a time bend, and he's causing time to dilate a little bit, but just for the snow. And you guys see the snow build up slowly around you.
Okay. That works.
Which definitely speeds up whatever preparations you guys were making in the snow.
Blue's just kind of like vibing with this Bullet, and as he's kind of like starting to partially zone out, there. Hold on, sorry. As he's just kind of. What time of day is it?
What day is it?
What time of day?
Time of day. It's like... My mom's offering me a Freezy Pop, and she's being very indecisive about which one she's gonna give me.
Wait.
No, I'm just giving you the cup so you have someplace to put it. And so I have someplace where it doesn't leak all over my system. Thank you.
Okay.
I will. I will. Thanks, Mom.
Aw.
Oh, what time of day is it? It's like... No, not now. Thanks, Mom.
What time of day?
It's like quarter to noon.
Okay, so as it is like kind of midday almost,
Yeah.
as Blue is just kind of vibing here with this Bullet, it actually seems to get quite dark around him as this line starts to be formed in like a 30-foot radius around him and creates this bubble of like, to you guys, because you know he's been there, this like kind of translucent but like misty bubble. And as he's just kind of vibing in it, as you're like trying to work and stuff and like kind of being weirded out by whatever the fuck's going on, you kind of noticed it was harder to notice him at all, as now there's a 30-foot bubble around him that has a +5 to stealth and perception checks while within it.
A word.
And there is any light from open flames within cannot be seen from the exterior, as he's just kind of vibing and weirdly calm right now.
Cool.
He's just chit-chatting and just petting this Bullet. He's like, yeah.
All right.
He's
So
got, like,
how is visibility from the inside looking out, though?
Perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine? Okay.
You have a +5 to perception checks viewing the exterior.
Okay.
And you have a +5 to stealth checks while you're inside of it.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys await the backup that poor snow guy was going to receive. And it feels like ages. The tension in the snow. A lot of tippy-tappy, happy dog upstairs. Very distracting for my brain. Tension very, very tight and tense. Snow falling, very cold, unpleasant. And you guys see a shadow burst out from this curtain of storm that you had investigated last session. And this dark mass unfurls two great wings and starts to make a wide circle towards this strange bubble of mist that is just here. You know, a football field away from two brawny warriors going at it for some reason. And this beast lands. It is a wyvern. It is the wyvern. And on its back is a very familiar looking high elf who is also wearing the slitted goggles and similar footwear, but everything else is the same as the last time you saw Lord Gallows.
Does he have a new sword?
He has a new sword. It does not appear to be magical.
Okay. What else did we get from him?
You guys knocked off his helmet. I don't remember if either of you grabbed it though. I don't believe you did.
Oh, we only grabbed the sword. Okay.
You only grabbed the Thunderblade, yeah.
And we gave that to David, right?
David
Or
does
did
not
we-
have it. I believe
Did we
Blue,
give that-
Blue, you still have that. Last time I
Yeah.
checked.
David ended up with it.
No,
Because we were discussing who would use it better, and then it was like it would be really good for David, like David could use it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of just the rule with me, at least, is you always give the fighter the magic weapons.
Yes. Out of game wise, yeah, that makes the most sense.
well, if that happened, I didn't hear about it. And I didn't add it to David's inventory. That's my beef.
That's all good. That's what I thought ended up happening. But anyway, we have it.
Oh, freaking, I gotta add it to his inventory now.
Yeah.
Weapon. Freaking.
I'm imagining, like, Blue and David handing it back and forth. Like, no, you use it. No, you use it.
I thought we gave it to Howle. That was what I thought happened.
Did we give it
I
to Howle?
remember us talking about it, but I don't remember actually receiving it, so I never put it in my inventory.
Gotcha. Okay, so David has it. And David is watching Lord Gallows get off the Wyvern, and he's hovering his hand over the holster where the Thunderblade is, anticipating. And Lord Gallows starts to walk around the perimeter of this obscured bubble of stuff, slowly taking cautious steps, not sinking too far into the snow. His gait is, a little hindered, but not terribly so. He's similar boots, similar boots to the guy that had them that you encountered before.
Does he have his back turned to me?
At one point, yes. Well, because you're inside the bubble, correct?
I'm not inside the bubble. I don't think.
I don't know.
I built myself a snowblind.
Yeah, which depends. You might be within the 30-foot radius. It's a 30-foot radius that I'm just vibing in.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need you to make that call now.
+5.
I'll make my own stealth check.
Okay, you still make your own stealth check. You just add a +5 to it.
That is
So
if he's
add a
inside the bubble.
+5 to it.
I'll be outside the bubble.
Okay, so you don't get the +5 because you're outside the bubble.
Yep.
It's decided.
I want to ambush this motherfucker. Ambush him. If you're in a bubble, how the hell are you gonna ambush him?
Well, yeah, Lord Gallows is walking around the bubble because it is out of place.
You don't see it. It's out of sight. It's
You
like your
described-
snowblind, but magical version.
I-
It's a +5.
When you described it, you said it was like a bubble of mist or something.
It's like a bubble of translucent. It makes it harder for things to detect you that are outside. It gives you a +5 to your stealth check.
I thought it was something like a misty cloud or something. I'm sorry.
No, it's magical.
That's on me. All right, let me just rewind time a little bit.
Okay, so are we talking like Harry Potter Protego thing where they're hiding out in the woods?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It
Okay.
pretty much works like that.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm gonna revise.
It's literally a...
I don't know what's going on with your mic, Fallen, but it's coming through Smokey.
And create an invisible 30-foot sphere that grants you a +5 to stealth and perception checks while within it, and light from open flames within it, it can't be seen outside of it.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
It, like I said, literally just the barrier, pretty much.
All right, everybody, make stealth checks.
There. With a +5.
if
Okay,
you're
so
inside of
David
it.
just rolled a 17.
Okay. +5.
Howle, that's a
That's only a
15.
Stealth.
Skortch is an 11.
That's also a
Ken's a
10.
10.
I was muted.
And a 10.
I used my inspiration to re-roll that because it was
Word.
a nat 1.
Gotcha. All right, so we'll say that.
By the way,
oh,
that's a nat 20.
well, then I got a freaking. That's a 90. Nice. That's a 90.
Wait,
Nice.
do we get advantage? Because I'm like...
Yeah,
kinda
I got-
slow.
I got a 1 and then I got a 20.
Nice.
Gonna
Good shit,
have-
dude.
I gotta get Gallows to make a investigate, or it would be perception.
He's actively looking, so I think it'd be investigation.
No, when you're looking for someone, it's usually here. Perception lets you spot, hear, or otherwise detect the presence of someone.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception then.
Investigation is always for finding tracks, like marks of a creature, never like an actual
Tracks is
entity.
survival. They're all debatable. Everything can investigation really if you want it to be.
Right. Investigation.
No, but it's investigation.
hands-on.
Yeah, investigation is one hands-on, and two, it's like more of an object than it is anything related to a person.
Can I tell you who he spots now?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, he spots. He spots Skortch, Ken, and Blue.
Oh fuck.
Oof.
And
Okay.
he kind of sees you guys. He kind of sees your mound of snow, Ken, and he's like, "All right, so definitely the genius over there." And then that one that's Montgomery's Bullet. All right.
Blue's just still petting it.
And then we
And
just see
really
we see like a pillar of steam surrounding Skortch. And
Inconspicuous.
there she is. And then where is so he must be in that mound of snow. All right. If you hand them over, you'll all get to live. For now.
Nobody's home.
Ken's gonna. If nobody's. Does anybody want to act?
David's keeping his big mouth shut.
I want to yell at him and I can't.
That's out of character.
Blue's kind of
Then,
like.
if
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Skortch, what is keeping you from yelling at him? He sees you. Like, he made eye contact with you.
But she's still trying.
Okay.
If nobody's gonna act, then Ken is going to misty step behind him.
Well, okay. So Blue's
Okay.
he looks over and like Blue's like still petting the Bullet and is finally just kind of, okay. Okay, buddy, that was enough time.
You're
That
nice.
was pretty cute of you, though. And he's like stands up. Oh, howdy. How you doing? He's gonna talk to him.
He doesn't respond.
Not a talker. That's fine. Anyway, friends, let's go. And he snaps his finger, and as he snaps, the snow underneath him starts to collect and pile, and just go into this like miniature blizzard. As out comes from it is a earth elemental.
A word?
As I cast summon elemental.
Okay. I'm gonna describe this real fast because, as established earlier, the Earth in this area is very, 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 very far beneath the snow, way beneath the permafrost. Which the permafrost starts 8 feet beneath the top layer of soil. So what we see is this Earth elemental rocketing up in the Superman position and landing in the Iron Man pose in front of Fallen. And I will let you Fallen or Blue get give you advantage on your movement and positioning within within your first round of combat in this newly created literal tiny blizzard.
There's just a zone of what the fuck.
Just a lot of zone of just snow.
And yeah, as he gets stand up, Blue lowers down his hand and goes, "Wow, that took a lot out of me to do. Skortch, Howle, I really don't know how you cast magic that easily. Jeez."
We're kind of beings made of magic.
All right, everyone, roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, how do you
Can
make
I-
an? I guess I just give it to you. I just roll it. Okay. I got it.
Oh, that almost landed on a 16.
I got a 19.
And David got...
Oh wait, no, shit. It's bad if I get high initiative.
15. I don't think did I fix my pen situation from last time we did combat? I don't think I did. I think I'm dumb. I might be dumb. Hold on. If I'm dumb, I'm gonna have someone be battle master again. I didn't fix my pen situation. Could someone be battle master?
Okay.
You got it, Skortch?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I also gotta
next.
roll Gallows' initiative.
Mm-hmm. Where's one of my pens? Oh, just...
Okay, Gallows got a 4.
Someone pick a color.
Blue.
Dabba dee dabba die.
Blue works. I have a 24 pack of gel pens. They're so much fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you get?
Goon.
Okay, let's see. Looks like
Dragon Biscuit.
it was Skortch, then David, then Blue, then Ken. Wait, Blue.
The 5 is the elemental.
As the elemental, okay. Then Howle, then the elemental, then Gallows.
Wait, what did Gallows roll?
A 4. A 2 plus
So
2.
that would make sense.
Okay, got it.
Okay, we ready?
2 seconds. Yes. Alright, I am going to start this off by hitting him with a chill touch.
Chill touch.
If you could stop!
If you could roll,
12.
please. That's a miss.
Bonus action hit him with my curse.
Just hit him in the face with your stick.
Skorch doesn't have a stick.
Whoa.
That would be me.
Yeah, I don't. And. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, you
What's
have
your melee
the- it's a sword. But
It's a
I
stick.
summoned-
Axe blade.
Yeah, it's a stick.
I
Swords are
Also,
sticks with
she's
sharp
still at
sides.
range. She's still out of range for melee attack.
I changed my packed weapon to a bow.
This is true.
Oh, see? So it is a stick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, sure. It's a stick in the same way that a slingshot is a stick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a stick with an attachment to it.
Sure, man. It's a stick in the same way that a spoon is a stick. Sure, dude.
Well, yeah, a spoon can be a stick.
Yeah, sure.
If
It's
you
a,
make,
it's
it,
a
if you
sure.
make the spoon out of stick.
Sure. It's a stick in the same way that a freaking marital aid is a stick. Come on, man. It's used for other things.
Yeah.
Okay, David, go.
This is David's turn. Okay, David is going to look at his spells, see if there's a thing that he can do without compromising his position. Spells. Okay.
I feel like anything area of effect wouldn't give him away.
David is going to... David is just going to make another stealth check and try to move backwards. Move backwards towards the storm curtain, which he does successfully on a crit. He still manages to avoid detection, despite, might I add, wearing bright green amongst white snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the snow. It makes it hard to see.
And he's going to manifest his echo as a bonus action in his turn. Who's next?
Blue.
Okay. I guess my turn. I'm going to Yeah, I'm gonna attempt a hide check.
A what check?
Hide check, so it's a stealth check, but I'm attempting to hide back into the snow and the mist that I'm in.
Gotcha. Okay. The Gallows has to roll something against that, right?
Yeah, it's just a perception.
Gotcha.
So that's a 21 total.
Against. Ooh. wait, that is a 21 total for you?
Yeah.
He matches it.
Goes in this.
It's meter beat, right?
Yeah, it's meter beat.
And there's no way to clash on a.
Maybe.
There's no way to clash on a skull check, which is funny.
Well, yeah, I hope not. I swear to God, Goon. I'd kill. I would kill. I would actively commit arson.
I'm gonna say.
No, it's fine. So I don't blend in well enough. That's fine. I did stand up and go for it. So then instead he's going to.
Well, not instead. It would be additionally.
Well,
Because you rolled for it, so it wouldn't be instead. It would be additionally. Like once you realize
Okay.
that the jig is up.
Okay. Yes. So as he's going to do this, he's going to reach his hand into the snow again, take a deep breath, and he's going to pull up a handful of roots. As those roots start to spread across his body, I say, "Let nature take over me. In the most harshest of winters, may the greatest tree grow." And his body is going to turn more into a tree-like form, where there's going to be bark growing out and little, like, twigs growing off his shoulders. He's casting Guardian of Nature.
All right, so Blue turns into a bomb of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I gain buffs.
Word. All right,
I had a realization, but we'll just do. I'll figure that out later.
Coolio. Who's next?
Oh, it's Ken. I forgot I was keeping track of that.
Ken, you're still within your snow blind.
Me?
Yes.
You're still within your snow blind, but he does he
thinks
notices
you're Howle.
he clocked the snow blind and he does think you're Howle. Yeah.
Okay, he thinks I'm Howle.
Mm-hmm.
That's even better. Ken's going to bonus action Misty Step behind him.
Word.
So all he sees is mist travel behind him, and he thinks it's Howle.
Word.
This Howle is an airboy.
That is clever.
That's a
Damn.
good use of the bonus action Misty Step.
Like that.
All right. And instead of Howle's voice, he's gonna hear, "Hey, did you miss me?" And then just whack across the back of the head.
Okay, roll that attack.
So 14 for one.
You don't really get to his head. You kind of hit his shoulder plate.
Okay, so it misses.
Yep.
And then for the second one, after the shoulder plate, he's going to, I guess, try and suplex him.
All right.
Yeah, sure, a suplex.
Suplex.
21.
21 that hits. Right on.
All right. That's going to be 8 damage. And that is all Ken has for now, because he used his bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
8 points, you said.
8 points.
Cool. All right, who's next?
Oh.
Okay, so he doesn't detect me.
Yeah, no. To be fair, you probably had the best chance of blending in. Your uniform is white, and also your hair is white, and you have those blue crystal things that kind of look like ice.
Yeah. I want a sneak attack, but the only finesse weapon I have is a dagger.
Your attack still does a lot of damage. It's what, 2d6? So it's 1d4 plus 2d6? That's pretty decent damage.
Yeah. It makes up for it being a dagger.
Given you can only use it once per round, but...
I wish quarterstaffs frickin' counted. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sneak attack him with a dagger.
How do you close the distance?
I'm still like...
Got his attention focused on me, yeah?
Correct.
So you could just run up behind him if you could.
Yeah. I like keep in his blind spot, run at him, hit him with a dagger.
Grab him with a dagger.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, give me a stealth check on your approach. I'm only making you do that because the snow is awful and deep. Good job.
That's not bad.
Good job. You pass. You pass as you sprint at him full force through the snow with your dagger in hand.
What's his AC?
18. You bring the dagger down and tink. You kind of scrape some of the. You kind of scrape against. You get a shaving, but no dice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like grab my quarterstaff and use Shillelagh on it as my bonus action then.
Cool. And that concludes your turn.
Yep.
Right on.
Ooh, you're elemental.
Okay. The element. So actually, as his turn starts, he after he finished that incantation, after Blue finished that incantation, the elemental starts to like wibble wobble and kind of like start to fall apart a little bit until Blue realizes, oh wait, I can't have two of those up. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Never told me about concentration spells as the bark just completely falls off of him.
Oh no.
Oh, shit. Anyway, get him! And he sends the elemental charging forward.
Hey, what's up?
Doom, 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 doom.
And I don't know... Makes the number of attacks you because half this spell's level rounded down. So 2. Okay,
Two
so he
attacks.
can make 2 attacks. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know about that element. That's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, so
Big-
he's gonna run up to it.
Big
and,
sloppy swipes.
Big old he even swipes at it.
All right.
From
Roll to hit.
10 feet away. I don't know. I gotta just use its modifiers from here, I guess. So it's a +4, which is mine actually. So that's nice. I can kind of just keep using my stat. Do I add anything else to that? I realize I don't know how these work. Oh no, here we go. +4 plus the spell's level. Oh, wait, in bludgeoning damage. 5 is your 1 hit. No, but it's so it's a 15 to hit for the first strike.
That's a miss.
Okay, and then so he's gonna strike again at it, and it's gonna be like the exact spot. So, okay, it's a 15.
2 misses.
Okay.
And the great big arms of the earth elemental like slam down on the snow on either side, just barely missing Howle with the second attack, sending up big puffs of snow of loose powder into the air.
Okay, and then that'll be the boy's turn.
And so then it's Gallows' turn?
Yes.
Okay. Gallows had turned to face Ken, but then he heard the chink in his armor from the attack from behind. He takes a look over, and he sees Skortch. No, not Skortch. He sees Howle, and he like there's a flash of recognition, and he turns back to Ken with an open hand and tries to grip Ken. Ken does a 14 hit.
God no.
You dodge this sickly green smoke coming off of his hand as he lunges towards you.
So yeah, it's actually.
And as you bob, he comes out. He comes swinging with a second unarmed strike towards you, which misses with a 10. Top of the initiative.
Okay, I am going to try and shoot
All
him
of the
in the face with my packed weapon. So, I draw it back and I manifest like a shimmery orange arrow in it.
Ooh.
Fuck yes, first hit. Let's
That
go.
hurts.
Okay, so that's 8 damage plus 3 from my hex, and then plus another 3 psychic damage for 14 total? Yeah.
14 damage total. Alright. We see Skortch wind back and pull, and this red hot ember expands from her extended pinky and middle finger that's holding the notch of the bow, and it expands into this long, sharp beam of light that as soon as she lets go of the bow's string disappears until a small explosive charge is seen in Gallows' face. He wipes some black soot off and is taking it back.
David, go.
David is gonna take out the hilt of the Blade of Thunder, and he is going to yell out Howle's name, and he goes, Howle, as he holds the Blade of Thunder aloft, and he yeets the hilt of it towards you for a 15. Howle, on your turn, I'm gonna have you at the beginning of your turn make an athletics check to see if you catch it. You're gonna have to either surpass that 15 or match it at the beginning of your turn. But
All right.
But David is going to then send his echo forward, still keeping himself mildly concealed, because Gallus is flanked on 3 sides by a turtle. His turtle by Ken, by Howle, and by the great big earth elemental. And so he's not really sure who yelled Howle's name. And so he's still hidden, but he is sending his echo towards the fight, but the echo is not making there in time. And that ends David's turn.
Hey, Blue.
Where is it?
It's Blue's turn.
Blue's turn.
Okay. And for Blue having that Guardian fail horribly at smacking the shit out of him, he's going to where the heck is it? Actually, fuck. Actually, I'm gonna try to make another stealth check.
Okay.
While I'm still here. 21.
21. I'm gonna say that passes because he's very preoccupied.
Okay, fuck yeah. And then I'm gonna move, I'm not moving closer to him, I'm moving around, just kind of like a flanking position.
Gotcha. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Before anyone, but Gallows Rain is raising his hand to the sky, and making a whistling tone, using a legendary action to call his Wyvern to flight, and then with his extended his hand extended to the sky, pointing to the Earth Elemental, and the Wyvern, once taken up into the sky, swoops and makes a beeline for the Elemental, digging his feet into the side of it. But despite this, despite the force placed on the Elemental stands strong. It does not lose any footing. The wyvern is scratching in vain. All right, who's next?
Ken.
Ken.
On Ken's turn.
A wyvern
Yes,
just
I'm
flew.
here.
A wyvern just flew over you and started attacking Blue's earth elemental.
Cool. It can take it. Ken's gonna keep trying to attack this dude. He's trying to hit him. He's gonna fuck him up.
You
So,
go and try that. Yes.
I will go and do the try that indeed. Okay, so first one is going to be a 20 total.
That's a hit.
All right, the damage on that'll be 8 for his extra attack. Oh, and that's a 10.
That's a miss.
Okay, and then for his bonus action, he's gonna do patient defense, which I believe gives him disadvantage on being hit,
Word.
and he has advantage on dex saves.
Gotcha.
That was just 8 damage?
Yeah, that was just 8.
Okay.
He's next.
Howle.
Howle, go ahead and make
Alright.
that athletics check to see if you catch the hilt of the blade of thunder.
Would that be athletics or acrobatics?
Depends on how you flavor it, I guess.
Because, like, athletics is doing, like, strongman stuff. Acrobatics would be, like, catching something, wouldn't it? Like, if you're juggling, that would be
is the
acrobatics.
dex one. Yeah.
Sure. Just beat a 15.
Oh no.
It's not loading for me. What the heck?
That's a 12.
That's a 12. Okay, so the blade of thunder like kind of glances off of your fingers. And glances off your fingers and lands like a foot or two to the left of you.
Alright, bonus action disengage so I can go grab it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that would take up the rest of your... That would be your action then?
I assume it would take an action to pick a weapon off the ground?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Can I use a verbal command just real quick to tell Artosh to go fight the wyvern?
I don't think it'd be one word, though. I don't think that's something that you could command in one word.
Yes, it is. Attack.
What if I just say Artosh and then nod towards the wyvern?
Sure. Yeah, okay. Artosh
Got this, fam.
takes flight, and now there are two winged beasts, like causing this the earth elemental a much chagrin.
So what's the word I use to add the sword to my inventory or whatever?
It's a sunblade, but it does thunder damage instead of radiant damage.
Okay. And, Artosh is gonna make a multi-attack, I guess, at the wyvern?
Sure.
That's a nat 1 on the bite.
Oh no.
That's a 15 and a 10 for the claw attacks.
What's the...
Neither of those. hit.
No, armored class on a wyvern, it's a 13.
How much do you add to your attack?
I had 4, so that's 14
Okay, so one of them hits.
and 19.
Yeah. The 19 hits.
Nice.
Bite. No, not bite. Claw. Plus 7. Oh no, that's
Oh, she
plus
doesn't
7 to
gain
hit.
mana?
That's plus 7 to hit. So that's 17. And whatever the heck the 15 is plus 7.
Still only one.
No, armored
he
class
just-
on a wyvern is 13.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. So
Okay, 2 hits.
sorry, I'm still getting used to this. 2d6 plus 4. $21.
21. Yeah. Great big feline scratches on this lizardy foe. Artosh definitely has an advantage on this elemental top fight because he has 2 limbs that aren't supporting him, and though as the Wyvern doesn't really, because the wings are not really meant for, you know what I mean. And so
fair.
just scratch. It's a cat fight, but it's not a cat fight, but it's a cat fight. All right. All right, who's next?
The elemental.
Yeah, Blue, your elemental has a cat and a lizard on it. And
Okay.
both of them have
Well, the
wings.
cat's not on it.
Sure, yeah. All right.
That ain't gonna mean it's gonna stop hitting it. It's gonna keep hitting. As it's just gonna continue to slam down on this fucker. And that's it's my, what is it again? Because Blaze was just saying this. Melee, weapon attack, your spell attack modifier to hit. Oh yeah, so that's like a +1. Yeah. Okay, so just a flat roll. And that's an 11, so that's not going to hit.
That's a
and
miss.
That is a 4, so that's not going to hit.
That's
so.
a miss. Clumsy
It's
big
turn.
guy, ain't he?
He's new to this world. He had a little bit of a headache when there was that
There's
cast earlier.
so much snow.
So much snow that he's totally not partially made out of.
Kind of sleepy. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't think.
So, whose turn is it now?
Gallows.
Oh,
Dallas's turn. Okay. I wasn't sure if Blue had ended his turn. Or ended the elemental's turn. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's all he can do that turn. Yeah.
okay, it's finally at this point Gallows pulls out his non-magical longsword and starts to make attacks.
Asking me, remember he has disadvantage to do so because I'm currently in a Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly type shit.
All right, rolling with disadvantage. That's a 7.
Definitely does not hit.
The second attack. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 to hit?
Yeah. He rolled 2 15s.
Damn, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That definitely hits. Dirty 20 hits.
Take 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, 10.
Yeah, 10 points of
Sounds
10 points of slashing damage. He cuts you. He gets you in the arm. Your arms are all floaty goosey, and he nicks you. And that kind of sucks, but he nicks you.
He definitely does.
He's gonna take a legendary action and command the Wyvern to make a sting attack at Howle. Howle does a 17
Oof.
hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, is David aware that a Sunblade would normally require attunement, and does that apply to this weapon?
I want. Yeah.
Oh, and yes, it would.
Yes. Yes, and we'll make that roll when we get back to your turn.
Oh, you can. I thought it like.
Yeah,
required a long rest or
I'm
something.
gonna play some fast and loose with the rules here when we get to that.
Sure.
Okay, and a 17 does hit with the stinger.
Yes.
Okay, make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Yes, you get a big old stinger in your side, and
Ow.
you won. Hold on. You take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 points of piercing damage. And I don't want to roll that manually. 1, 2. Is that seriously? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. D6 of 21 points of poison damage.
Oh, ow.
Yeah. Nasty business, Wyverns is.
I'm gonna die.
And, okay, so then that's Gallows' turn.
Wait, that was on Howle?
Yes.
Thought he was like, okay, so like, him and Artosh are still close by enough?
Yes.
Okay.
I see it as that Gallows is in the center of this fight. And there's the elemental to his right, you to his left, Ken to his front, and then Artosh and the Wyvern are like circling, kind of bouncing off the top of the elemental in their mid-air fight. That's how I'm imagining this fight, and that's the end of Gallows' turn because he just used. Yeah, that's the end of, and his freaking what's that extra move turn for the Wyvern. Who's next?
Me.
Skortch,
I'm
your
gonna-
Skortch, your brother just got stung, and it looked like it hurt a lot.
Oh fuck. Moving on.
Oh no,
I'm
anyway.
gonna use chill. Fucking. I can't.
No, I guess
Okay,
not.
so he's just taking 3 damage from psychic.
Just 3 psychic damage.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to send out another chill touch, but just doesn't hit, I guess.
Apparently, I want to prevent him from healing. That's my turn.
Cool. He's next.
David's
Echo is finally up in the position to do something, and David snaps his fingers and relinquishes himself from cover, from his stealth, and gets right into the fray. What David's gonna do is, as he's snapping to that position, he's gonna have his long sword drawn, and he's going to try to swipe specifically at the Wyvern's tail, which is on its way back from doing stupid damage to Howle, and a great sword attack hits, dealing 13 points of damage to the Wyvern, and he's going to adjust his footing and make another attack to Gallows, and that's a clash. Gallows feels the cold steel on his back, turns around with his long sword, and makes an attack against David. So there's the cling of David's longsword, Gallows turning around, pivoting with his foot, swinging around with his longsword, and connecting a devastating blow, dealing 12 points of damage to David. There's a large gash now on David's side, and some blood splatters onto the now defiled snow. And that ends David's turn.
fuck. Blue.
Blue, your brother just got stabbed.
God damn it. Okay. Fine. I guess I'll actually try not just casting spells. And Blue is going to just run straight up to the fucker and pull out his greatsword and just smack the shit out of him.
Do it. Do it.
No, because that's the common theme. I just will not hit today, so it's fine. We'll just
You
vibe.
freaking-
I'm existing in a neutral state of nothing.
I imagine you tried to jump for this attack, but you didn't take into consideration that the snow is not really conducive as a launching point. I mean, do you have anything else you can do?
No,
Well,
I guess that's my turn. I guess we'll just move on.
I guess that's your turn then.
10?
Well, you know how it be. Bob and weave, punch and kick. I'm gonna fuck 'em up.
Fuck him up!
Damn right, we do that fuck 'em up shit. The first one is going to be a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay,
Nice.
that's going to be 4 damage. The second one is going to be, this is for my extra attack, is going to be a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
This one's gonna be 5 damage. For my bonus action, that is going to be a 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. Okay.
Ken had taken advantage of Gallows turning around to stab David and was able to get off 2 good hits. To his...
As a matter of fact, since I'm taking such advantage, can I make one of those a stunning strike?
Sure.
Okay, roll a con save.
Con save. 3.
He is stunned.
Fuck yeah.
You.
Oh yeah, he hits him right in the back of the head and just wham!
Just a pressure point at the base of his skull.
Oh yeah.
And that's until the end of your next?
It is until the end of my next turn.
Awesome.
There's a ripple of blue key that kind of clouds over his eyes.
Oh yeah, everybody has advantage to attack him. He cannot make saves. Essentially, he's fucked for a round. Do your worst.
Word.
Fuck him up, Howle.
Howle, Howle, again, with the whole attuning thing, I'm gonna play fast and loose. The Thunderblade is you know, it's a magical item that is teeming with some sky magic. I'm gonna let you, if you succeed on an Arcana check, to just instantly attune to this thing.
Heck yeah, let's do it. Oh, is that good enough?
That's good enough.
Oh, good. Okay.
So you
let me
grip,
do the...
so you grip this thing and you feel your pain. You kind of get a little emotional, and that emotion sparks up the Thunderblade, just with just like these two like the cartoonishly Zeusian bolts extend out in like a 2-pronged sword. Now at your disposal. What do you do?
Oh, Skortch, please remind me that I have a Ring of Evasion next time I need to make a text check, by the way.
Yep.
I fucking forgot. So I guess I'm just gonna test out the blade first and make an attack.
Go for it.
I really need to get a proficiency with... yeah.
You have advantage.
If you are if you're making an attack on
How did
the
I
guy-
just get 2 5s?
How did you just get 2 5s? Yeah, so you're running the blade against his armor, but I guess his armor's pretty good.
Okay,
Artosh?
yes. Artosh is going to try to make another multi-attack. There's the bite. That's an 18.
That's a hit
plus
on the
7.
Wyvern.
Ooh,
And then... that's a nat 20 on a claw.
Ooh, that's a critical Wyvern hit.
What happened? And,
that hits?
That's a clash.
20...
No,
no,
it's a dirty
it's
20, it's
plus
plus
7.
7.
Ah, right, okay.
Okay, so... I'll make the claw attacks.
Still makes it stupid.
26 plus
Let's circle.
8...
What?
no,
How you doing? You got
plus 12.
Plus 12.
that.
Right on.
So,
Freaking
yeah, 38.
just enormous clawed gashes in the chest of this Wyvern. It lets out
And then
a pitiful
a
shriek of
bite.
pain. And a bite noise.
2d10 plus 4.
Better. Jyden?
The hell is they bar? So 17.
The bite comes in, just Artosh straight up rips an eye off of this thing. Just this thing is like letting out just awful, just sorrowful wails of agony. With its one guy looks down at its master, who's standing there in a pitiful daze.
And so Howle himself, I needed to look up prestidigitation. It's at will, so I want to make a stealth check while using prestidigitation to hide myself with snow.
Alright.
Is that allowed?
Prestidigitation is, while it's at will, it just means you don't have to use like a spell slot to cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's
where's
still-
the
it
thing
still-
that says
it
it's
still
an
take-
action?
It still
Oh,
takes it still
yeah,
takes an
it's a
action to
full
cast
action.
it.
Frick. Okay. I'm apparently not going to do that.
I mean, he's not gonna stop you. He's stunned. You can.
I made an attack already.
Okay.
I could try to stealth, but I'd have to
And if you
have
made
some other reason that I could hide.
Duck behind the enormous earth elemental.
I mean, it's worth a try.
I could be.
Who's freaking out about orbs?
And 11. I'll
I
say
am very hidden.
you slip behind David and behind the leg of the enormous earth elemental underneath Artosh. I mean, you're not like hidden, but like he's in a daze, so like there's not a whole lot. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you at this point. Who's
It was
next?
worth a try.
Elemental, go!
We know what the elemental's gonna do. The elemental's gonna slam.
Gonna
He's
smash.
gonna slam. He's gonna slam and he's gonna smash.
He's gonna walk up
Roll
to the
both-
jam.
I'm just gonna roll both of his attacks so we just understand really clearly. Oh my god.
31.
Oh my god. He hits.
Holy
He
cats.
hits.
What
He hits
what are
on one of
those?
those.
That's a 20 and a 13.
20 and 13. Okay.
Oh my god.
The 20.
Oh my god.
So wait, who are these attacks directed at?
The director of the dude.
The stunned dude. Okay.
Yeah. The
Wait, you
stun
have
dude.
advantage.
Then you can make advantage.
You have
on both those.
advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll. Okay, fine. I'll roll 2 more.
19.
Okay. So the other one hit then. Okay.
So a 20 and a 19.
Roll damage.
Okay, and then I gotta pull up his stat block. Just fuck the dice. Get out of here. 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell level, so 4, so 8. Okay, so 1d10 plus 8. And so then I'll just roll 2d.
Also, out of courtesy, I might suggest that you tell everyone to I don't know, duck or back off or leap out of the way.
Oh no, you get this. He's. I got the high and the low on that. Okay.
So 11
And
damage.
then, plus 16, because 8 and 8.
Plus 16.
So 27.
27. Okay, hold on.
As just this rock finger just kind of. If he took his time this time, there was no way for him to fuck it up.
Okay. So, I imagine this earth elemental pulling a daisy from League of Legends. Freaking
Yeah,
raising both
pretty
hands,
much.
raising both hands up and coming down on Gallows, crumpling him like a tin can into the snow. An enormous dust, again, an enormous cloud of powder springs up into the air, and the wyvern is clearly disturbed. Its master is now out of sight, and it's now like flapping like nervously in the air as it's looking down for its master. The stone clasped fist of the earth elemental clears away, and Gallows' skull is this bowl full of jelly. His armor is this crumpled mass of metal. His bones are sticking out. There's viscera spewing into the now very desecrated white snow. The battle is won. The wyvern is visibly distraught. Visibly distraught. Who's next in the initiative?
That would be Gallows, but he's dead, so that would be me.
I mean,
You should fuck around with the wyvern.
technically speaking, I could make him do a death save here. That's a 2.
Yeah, that would be the. Yeah.
That's a 2
Okay.
for Gallows. Who's next?
Okay, so I want to aim my bow at the wyvern and say, one chance to stand down now.
To the wyvern?
Yes. And should I make an intimidation check?
It can't comprehend human language.
Oh, fuck.
It's a wyvern.
So I get no response and I shoot anyway.
I more meant, like, try doing your fiery magic-y stuff.
I could do that on Gallows.
But not anymore. I
No,
mean,
it's
if you're
after
gonna
they've died, right?
if you're gonna take a shot at the wyvern, man.
Okay.
Kind of forgot they had to be dead.
Oh, that was almost a 1.
That's a hit,
Okay.
baby.
Min damage, though.
4.
Oh, right. 2 seconds here. After the... Wait. Actually, that is a... No, never mind. That's only on my cursed target. Okay, but I get back 11 HP, which I have none gone. Cool. So just 4 damage.
4 damage. Yep. Like a small burned hole now burned through the membrane of the wyvern's wing. Who's next?
Oh, I can! Okay, Maddening Hex makes me able to move my curse onto a target within 5 feet of the cursed target.
I'll allow that.
Okay. So it takes... No, I'm gonna say that takes my bonus action. Okay.
Gotcha.
So, David's turn.
David's turn. David is out of range of the wyvern. He is, however, gonna look down and see the lopped off poisonous barb of the wyvern's tail and pick that up and look at it. Who's next?
Yummy.
Oh, that would be Blue.
Sorry. And so it's just the wyvern left, right?
Yeah, the wyvern is kind of flapping around anxiously like a dog who's looking at his dead owner.
Yeah, I was hoping
Oh.
you'd do animal. Whatever.
Oh. Oh.
It's a large
Yeah.
dragon, though. It's not an animal.
Yeah, it's not an animal.
Wyvern isn't a beast.
Oh, it's
Um,
not? Okay.
It's an unaligned large dragon.
As nothing has happened with Blue, he is still hidden. He is going to continue to be hidden and go and climb onto his earth elemental.
Alright.
And that is his turn.
Gonna try to mobile suit Gundam this?
Pretty much.
Word! I love that. Who's next?
Ed.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, since this guy just got fucking crushed, Ken's just gonna look down at him and go, well, who did you think you were fucking with? and then he's gonna just book it for the wyvern.
Kind of up in the air.
He's up in the air.
Like out of
Okay, well,
reach
then
a little.
I will use my bonus action to summon my wings.
Word!
Spending a key point, summon wings. And I fly up towards him. How far away is he from me?
He's kind of doing like a nervous 15-foot up in the air circle around his tin can of a master.
Okay, if he's only 15 feet up in the air, then I should be able to reach him. No problem. For my action, I'm gonna get around its neck, and I'm just gonna start squeezing.
You feel like there was already lacerations from Artosh all around this beast's neck, and you feel more ooze and just bloody nastiness come in between your fingers as you put a stranglehold on this flying thing.
Oh yeah, let's fucking kill it. It's 14
That's
to
a
hit.
hit.
Okay. For the first one, that's gonna be 9 damage.
9.
For the second one with my extra attack, is going to be 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 7 damage.
7 damage. You keep squeezing tighter and tighter. You completely collapse its windpipe now, and it's starting to asphyxiate and starts to lose altitude.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
And it down into now more white snow turning red in a puff of powder. Ken, you do hear the ecstatic cheers of both the Minotaur and Ursine warriors behind you.
Ken kind of looks at them and like gives them a short thumbs up real quick, and then immediately notices that the wyvern's getting loose, so he goes right back to it.
Next.
Howle, finish him off.
Okay. How high?
Yeah.
I mean,
Up to 20 feet. All right. Yeah.
the wyvern's on the ground now. By the way.
Oh, fair. Okay. Wasn't sure if the choking was enough to do that. All right. I'm just gonna hit it with the Thunderblade then.
All right, put it up its misery.
Try anyway. Oh, fuck.
12.
Oh, you.
It kind of slips out of your finger, and then you kind of lose your grip on it like halfway through the swing. And David like looks over and like kind of mimes the correct form for you.
Is there a way, like, in a town or city later on, I might be able to get finesse weapon?
David. I mean, later. I mean, at some point in your free time, you can always ask David or Blue for some.
That's fair.
For some
Yeah,
training.
because apparently it didn't come with multi-classing into Rogue.
Ah. Oh well.
Now he's going Jade.
Who's next?
You didn't even buy the
You gonna have Artosh do anything?
Oh, right. Yeah, so, bite, claw, it keeps doing this thing where it won't, the bite misses. That's a 13, that's a clash.
Not really. Not in the condition that it's in.
Oh, yeah, fair. And then that's another 13.
Yeah, Artosh is now going full feast on this quarry. The wyvern has stopped resisting and has accepted its own death.
Oh yeah, it's a 22.
You need take Jade.
The battle is truly won, because Gallows is a tin can crumpled and his wyvern is now completely out of commission.
Put a Jade statue as far as you can forward.
All right.
Okay.
If the battle is over and the wyvern just goes to, just wherever dragons go when they die,
Just pass into that.
No, he's not going
Send thee to
anywhere.
thy rest. Let a fleet,
Yeah.
a fleet of kobolds sing thee to thy rest.
He's not going anywhere yet.
Okay.
Wait, does it have to be someone that understands language? Actually,
Are you talking about Mother of Fire?
yes. Does it have to be, or do they start understanding language because they're in my service?
Well, as you come from your position where you were firing from, you see two little red wisps float above not only Gallows' corpse, but the corpse of the wyvern.
Literally strong.
Okay.
Hey, put another.
Hey, Howle! What kind of questions did you have?
And then give him an eye.
I didn't have any in mind, but
Give him the eye.
we could come up with that on the fly, I'm sure.
Okay. And I call Gallows over. What the fuck is going on?
Is there a child?
Alex, shut up.
So sorry.
Okay, anyway. So you call Gallows back in a fiery elemental form. He appears on his knees in front of you, and as he appears, you hear him go, "Ah!" and he feels his fiery face, and he sees that his hands are all red, and his body is translucent and on fire, and he's looking around at the snow, and he looks down at
Ask
his
him who his body was fucking with.
crumpled body and his fallen steed, and his eyes finally come to you, Skortch. Come to you, Skortch, and they grow wide-eyed and at peace. And he goes, so it all was true. The great Phoenix. How may
What
I
have you heard of?
how may I be of service? Oh great mistress of fire.
We want to know everything about your order.
Well, absolutely. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session of Daddy's Dungeon Beastmasters of Paternia. I, of course, have been your Dungeon Master, Goon Daddy. I hope you guys enjoyed watching our fantastic players such as Fire Dominatrix Skortch, played by Window Goblin.
Oh, that was fun.
Go Gadget Sneak Attack Howle, aka Grem the Gritch Gremlin.
Yee.
Freaking Gourmety Master Blu Moon, played by Jyden the Android.
Who just disappeared from the
Has taken
chat.
off his headset.
And Fist of the Snowstar Ken, played by SmokeyDBlaze.
Did he think he was fucking with?
Tune in next week to see more mysteries revealed. If you liked what you heard, go to patreon.com/Daddy's Dungeon D&D, all one word, and consider signing up. And of course,